If the world really was ending, what would you do? Where would you go? Who would you want to be with? Maybe you should go do those things anyways. Welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. Sunday morning with the sheep. Lucky to go to the ocean later. Beautiful salad fields coming in. Got Delilah being a naughty sheep. Getting into the feed bucket. Nope. But I want you to think about this. If the world is really ending, what would you do? Where would you go? Who would you want to spend it with? What would you say to the people around you? Would you do anything different? Because here's the thing. Look at this disease pandemic. It's going to kill a lot of people. It's not the end of the world for everyone, but it will be the end of the world for a lot of people. But guess what? It's going to be our time one way or another eventually. You can find comfort in one thing, the certainty of death. One day, the sun will go out and the earth will go with it. Now, maybe I should shelter because of the wind. Get you some better audio quality. We can't predict how the world's going to end. It could be nuclear winter. It could be infectious disease. It could be melting of the ice caps, unbalancing of the ecosystem, rising of the oceans. It could be a giant asteroid. But one way or another, we all gotta go. One way or another, it's limited. Like, what does it take for you to realize, like, wow, I only have a limited amount of time here. I thought I was immortal. People really live like they think they're immortal. Is that you? Like, oh yeah, I'll say I love you tomorrow. I'll quit smoking tomorrow. I'll pursue the thing I really want to do next year. Yeah, later, I've got time. I got time. You have a little bit of time. You don't have a lot of time. So what are you going to do with that time? It's limited. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? How do you want to spend it with? That should be a wake-up call for a lot of people that, hold up, I'm not really doing what I want with my life. I'm not where I want. I'm not with who I want. And I'm going to die. That's sad, man. Don't let that be you. Do something. Anything. Something that makes your heart sing. What makes your heart sing? What compels you? What keeps you up at night? What wakes you up early? What gets you excited? What makes your heart pound? Who do you love? What matters most to you? It might be too late now. Everybody's on lockdown. Everybody's trapped where they are. But there's a good chance you're going to get a second chance. And I don't want you to waste that second chance. I want you to beg for a second chance. I want you to pray for a second chance. Not to me, but to the powers that be. I've got it mostly right. I haven't done it totally right, but for the most part, I'm doing what I want to do, what matters to me, a mission that's important, growing food, serving this community where I want to be, spending time with the people that I love, loving the people that, around me. It's a choice too. You choose to love the people around you, or you can choose not to. Look at it. You're gonna die sooner or later. It might be sooner. It could be this year. It could be next year. You don't really know for sure. But you want to look back and say, I procrastinated, I watched a lot of Netflix, I drank a lot of alcohol, smoked a lot of weed, I withheld my emotions, I didn't really pursue what I wanted to pursue because I was afraid I was going to fail. That's sad, man. Don't let that be you. So, not only YOLO, you only live once, but you also don't get that much time when you're here. Bah! So maybe you should do what actually matters, what's actually important. So comment down below. If this was the end of the world, what would you do? Where would you be? Who would you want to do it with? Comment down below. Just get some clarity in your life, what you actually want to do. And then go do those things. And if you can't do them right now, Beg for a second chance and do them when you can. This is a wake-up call that a lot of people need. Silver lining. The environment's going to be happy. So, society's going to shift. And people are waking up and realizing, like, hey, time's limited. Maybe I should go out and be a blessing and serve the world in the way that I want to. I hope that applies to you. So I appreciate you and thank you, and I'll look forward to hearing what you have to say down below. If you want help, there's a form you can fill out and we can talk. So but yeah, what I want you to take away from this video is that you're going to die, and you should be clear on what you want to do while you're alive, and you should do those things. Pretty simple. So appreciate you. Much love. Talk to you soon.